Good afternoon. I'm Chris Brown, the tight ends and tackles coach at Southern University. This is the 23rd episode of Trill O-Line Play, where today we're going to be talking about the bull rusher. Okay. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to discuss offensive line play with me. Okay, so let's get straight into the overview of this week's episode. We're going to talk about analyzing a bull rush, just pre-snap analyzing how do I know a bull rush is coming, as well as how do we defend a bull rush as an offensive lineman. All right, 2 game clips this past fall of one of our tackles receiving some bull rushes, as well as the conclusion with our nugget of the week. Again, so let's go ahead and get started. Analyzing what a bull rush is. So the first indicator that I know as an offensive lineman that a bull rush is coming, all right, is the stance of the defender. If the defender has a lot of weight on his hands, if he's cocked really low, you see all his weight forward, you got to know that he's about to explode out and give you a bull rush, okay? Another indicator, and we talked about this in a previous episode of Trill O-Line Play, is the defender's hat rush read. If the defender's head is pointing straight for you and you see his head, you see the crown of his helmet, and he's pointing down at you with his hands out, shooting out, and I know that that hat rush is indicating that a bull rush is coming and I need to prepare for it as an offensive lineman. All right, so how do I prepare? So now let's transition to how do I defend that bull rush? I must win the leverage battle when I'm going against a bull rusher, and I must win the timing of the punch battle with my tricep punch, okay? So I have to time up my punch properly, get out of my stance as quickly as possible, and strike the defender simultaneously and get ready for a bull rush with getting my hips down, bringing them forward, all right, and winning the leverage battle using all my power angles as an offensive lineman. All right, so I have to work my hips and I have to drop them. All right, we call it the double hop. Most offensive linemen call it offensive line coaches call it the double hop, where I have to recover it. If I do lose initially with my leverage, then I have to recover with a double hop and refit my hands inside as an offensive lineman. Okay. So that's kind of how we analyze the bull rush. Now, this is our left tackle, Ja'Tyre Carter. Again, he has a 3rd-round draft grade. He just got invited to the Reese Senior Bowl. He's getting a defender. He's getting a bull rush, all right, in the game against Pine Bluff we had this fall. So Ja'Tyre does a great job of angle setting out there, does a great job of timing his punch up. So he gets the hat read of a bull rush hat read, ties up his punch great, gets his hips down. You see him unlock his hips, and that defender cannot drive him because his hips are down. So he's taller than the defender, but he's winning with the leverage because his hips are down, his hands are inside, his elbows are tight to his body, and that defender cannot successfully rush him. So that's a great job of Ja'Tyre using his hips, working the timing of his punch, getting his hands inside and stopping the bull rush. All right. So this is another clip from the spring actually season against Jackson State, where Ja'Tyre gets the bull rush. Again, what are pre-snap indicators that a bull rush is coming? The defender is tight on him, so Ja'Tyre really only needs to pick his foot up, put it down, and get ready to strike the defender. All right, another indicator we talked about before is that hat rush read. When you see the crown of his helmet and he's coming down with his head down and his hands out, we know that a bull rush is coming. All right, so let's see Ja'Tyre picks his foot up, put it down, strikes the defender with a great tricep punch, quick. His elbows are tight to his body. All right, he has his hips down and locked, and he's winning the leverage battle against his defender, so he stops the bull rush. That's a great job of Ja'Tyre of working his hips so that he can win that leverage battle, all right, with the tricep punch for the bull rush. All right, thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes out of your day to discuss offensive line play with me. The nugget of the week, you deserve it. No matter what anybody tells you, no matter the obstacles that you're facing, you got to believe that you deserve the gifts and the promises that God has for you over your life. All right, subscribe on my YouTube channel, Trill O-Line Play. Again, every week we're going to be dropping fresh new ideas, talking about different tactics of offensive line play. Follow me on my Twitter page at Coach Brown 72. All right, and just continue to support. Thank you guys.